Hello everyone, I'm HotDog1 and today we're going to be doing a different kind of video. We're doing a 1 versus 1 with the different people, and today I will be commentating, kind of like a sportscaster, over a 4-round race series thing versus ReV AbdU and ReV 6yass. ReV 6yass was the creator of ReV that I currently lead, and Abdul is the leader that I lead with. So, without further ado, let's get into the races. And we will be starting on San Diego using the Ferrari 330p for Challenge 12. So, right off the bat, look pretty good so far. Off to a nice, decent start. And so far, we are going good. Ramps look good so far. Looking pretty identical so far. My PC's lagging, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm running at a low frame rate right now. But so far, so good. Right here, Chris or 6yass gets a really nice air speed and a good jump. But he decides to go left, whereas Abdul stays into the crate vicinity. Both have a very decent barrel, but Abdul's was slightly lower and faster. And he also got an extra triple right there. And here, you couldn't really tell the difference between the laps besides the car decal. They look the same. With the metal graphics, I'm jealous. And of course they get an exact tie. Yes, the first round was a tie. So, with that was round 1. Let's get into round 2, which is Barcelona, the Pagani Zonda R Season 9 race. Here, they start off similar. Coming up around the first corner, also pretty similar. Right here, Chris drops down and takes a barrel while Abdul stays up and waits. And yeah, they basically have different nitro levels at this point. But since the Zonda's nitro duration is pretty long, it doesn't really matter. And we're still running at a bad frame rate right now because I'm lagging. But from the looks of it so far, they take different sides of the barrel, giving Abdul the advantage there because he was actually able to make a barrel with a slightly faster time. And coming over here, their barrels looked pretty much similar heights. And yeah, coming down the final straight. This is where it gets interesting. They're going to drop down, make that barrel. Chris is going to take the KB route and do that thing. I did it for the Bentley Cup. And guess what? It's an exact tie again. Round 2 is a tie. What is going on? These people are like identical. It's insane. Alright, so let's get into round 3, which is Tokyo Quick Race, Tokyo Reverse to be exact, in the Ford Mustang. So coming up straight, they're getting very similar routes at the start. And looks like Chris got a faster and tighter first turn. And they took opposite gold nitros. I'm kind of commentating on the fly right here. Chris got a lucky double barrel, but Abdul got a lower barrel on the next jump. Coming along this jump, they both take pretty decent barrels. They're low. And looks like Abdul is burning nitro faster than Chris right now, which is going to be a problem coming up. And yeah, he needs a triple to save himself, which doesn't lose too much time, but now he's low on nitro right here. So, looks like Chris has a slight advantage right here, and he has the lead for a little bit. They take opposite barrels. Chris has a lot of more nitro than Abdul does, so Chris gets a big advantage right here, and is able to skip the 2 left nitro bottles, while Abdul has to take all 3 of them. Coming up to the mall, both flat spins. Obviously, Chris is in the lead right now. Barrels, you know that route. And the routes are very good. The driving here is very nice, and it's actually pretty intense right now. And Chris and Abdul did a forced barrel right there, and they're now on the final straight. So coming down, they got the Bunas. Going down, clear who the winner is for round 3. And right now, it looks like Chris is going to win round 3. So we finally have something that's not a tie. We finally have a leader. So now we're going to see if Abdul can tie it up or if Chris is just going to pull away and take the win for the very first 1v1 that is going to happen like right now. So as you can see, Chris obviously won. That was not very close as the other ones. And let's go into our final round, which is the Lamborghini Gallardo on Nevada. So right away, they start off taking opposite sides, and they're both taking pretty much the same route. This is unplugged, so nitro management is huge key here. And I won against Abdul when I did my challenge against him, also on unplugged using the Suzanne. So right away, Chris has a little bit more nitro than Abdul, and since Abdul has a little bit less, he has to do a forced barrel, which is executed very nicely. But Chris has the lead right now, and Abdul has some more nitro than Chris. It actually might be enough to make it to the next jump, which Chris does have enough, and the perfect run saves him right there. Abdul takes a barrel, which also cuts a little bit of time. Right there, Chris takes the barrel while Abdul skips the barrel. So now they're equally in barrels, but Abdul has a lot more nitro, so Chris needs a perfect run to save him. Otherwise, Abdul can take the lead pretty easily. Abdul gets a triple right there, but Chris gets the perfect run. Their last corners were pretty good, but Chris has won the final round, giving him a 2-0 lead. And so that's it. That's the 1v1. Thank you guys for watching this. I will be planning to do more in the future, and I will talk to you guys later.